Okay, so this is my most recent speedrunning PB in the video game Portal, and I'm going to do a live React commentary to it. I am going to cut certain parts of it just to make it more interesting, as there's a lot of waiting sometimes in the elevators, but it's primarily all intact.
Hello, and again, welcome to the Aperture Science Computer Aided Enrichment Center. We hope your brief detention in the relaxation...
So this run was completed about 8 o'clock, I believe, at night, and I was looking back, and it turns out all of my PBs were made after 8 o'clock. So I don't know what that says about me as a player, but it turns out I am somewhat of a night owl or something like that. Alright, here we go.
Please refrain from... Turn back. The portal will open in 3, 2, 1.
Kind of messed up going out of that portal there. It was a bit slow, probably. I've seen that there's a cube throw version where you can throw the cube with a button and it's probably a few seconds faster. But I'm pretty horrific at throwing cubes, so I have not tried that.
This Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grill will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through it. For instance, the Aperture Science Weighted Storage Cube. Please place the weighted storage cube on the 1500.
These beginning cutscenes where you just have to wait are really annoying. I'm honestly pretty happy with this run overall. There weren't any major mistakes, I don't think. Several small mistakes for sure. But and my mechanics weren't at top tier for sure. But yeah, it was decent. I think I'd be really happy with a run at sub 15, and then if I can consistently sub 15, I'll be pretty happy with like the place where I'm at in speedrunning.
Intended side effect of the Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grip, which may
yeah, I'd be pretty happy if I can consistently sub 15, which I think is possible. You see my sum of best is under 15 minutes. So I just need to make it consistent. I haven't hit a sub 15 yet. If I can make it consistently sub 15, that would be really cool.
Aperture Science handheld portal device.
This chamber is honestly really fun just because it's so fast. Quick peek.
Remember, the Aperture
Yeah, I just find it super fun.
is the perfect time to have her tested.
I did just start turning around in the elevators. It speeds up the backwards hopping a little bit, I think, because you don't have the 180 in there to slow you down. Saves, I don't know, I've gotten a few PBs with an extra half second shaved off, which at my level is not big, but hey, it's something. I always hit those elevator stairs. It's annoying.
Good luck.
05 is like one of my run killing chambers, so to speak. I have about a 50% accuracy of hitting that button throw. And I thought I missed it, which is why I jumped down there.
As part of a required test
Probably lost. I guess we'll find out here soon, maybe 6 seconds.
Monitor this chamber was an outright fabrication.
That was confusing.
Good job. As part of
Cutscene
the
here is
test
you just have to wait it out until she
we will
calls
stop
3, 2, 1.
enhancing the truth in 3, 2.
Yeah, it looks like I didn't lose that much time in 05, just 3 seconds off best. That's not ideal though, to have to reload that, for sure. After that chamber, I immediately line up my position to 11.5 in my up-down angle, and that lets me to take this next shot instantly. As soon as the doors open, you'll see. I can hit that. Shouldn't have jumped there. And I missed this. Dude, this chamber actually kind of messed this up pretty bad on 06-07 split. Yeah, I'm like plus 8 or 9.
Please note that
Oh, 8. I have it on my docket to learn PEI over GU. Or just even the beginner over GU version. And I'm not good enough at ABHing to do it. You need to hit not tick perfect, but close to tick perfect to jump over that railing and like just instantly shoots you to the elevator. I'm not good enough yet. But 09's nice and simple. Oh wow, I hit the wall there. That's not good.
Make no attempt to solve it.
And I've seen in world record runs, you can beat the elevator down and hit the trigger instantly, not having to wait for the doors to open. But I don't know, that's a cool idea, I think. I can't go fast enough. Again, I think you have to hit an AFH, accelerated forward hop there.
Hello again. To reiterate,
9-10, the combo is probably one of my most consistent sections of the run. I mean, 10's very easy to hit, honestly. Little clipping there. Chamber 11. I have practiced AFH out of elevator, which lets you just like instantly get to that middle platform. I'm nowhere near consistent with it, so I don't trust myself to put it in runs. Just do the basic triple edge glitch route. And again, I'm pretty horrific at cube throws, so I can't do that route yet. That would also probably save a lot, but 13 is another chamber I find fun. Just the flow of it. You can get really... it has potential for high top speed if you hit it right. Also, I apparently PB'd the 11-12 segment, which is cool. I guess didn't look like a PB, but apparently it was. Again, I have a lineup for 14 to take that shot instantly. It's about, I aim for 6.99 vertical angle, pushed up against the door.
No further compliance information.
14 is fast. I'm also more consistent with the advanced route than the beginner route, ironically, at 14. 15, I'm terrible at QCE. My consistency is like 50% maybe. Fortunately, I hit it here, and that's one of the things that made this run a PB, honestly. That's not good, though. Having to reload that. Just because I wasn't looking down straight. If you look straight down, you get the right camera orientation coming out of the fling, but I wasn't. And ran into the post at the end there, but no big deal. I think I lost 6 to 9 seconds somewhere. 6 seconds? Yeah. 16, another fun chamber in my opinion. Again, has good potential for high top speed. This run was probably pretty average for me, but it's kind of fun. The 16-17 combo is kind of where my mind shifts from early game to like late game. You start to get into the escape routes, obviously after 19, but 17 is kind of the last free chamber, so to speak, where it's just pretty mindless. There's nothing super hard to hit. And so I can kind of mentally start preparing for 19 and the escape chambers, although I mess up the cube jumping pretty bad there. Looks like I'll still beat the orb probably. If you beat the orb to these windows, you can beat the second orb, which allows you to do this ABH back to this room here. And then that shot set.
In fact, cannot speak. You did it. The weighted companion cube.
Missed the grab, that's annoying.
Good luck. However, you euthanized your
I really love it when the
faithful
lines
companion more quickly than
line up
any
like
test
that, where she's like,
subject on
however,
record.
you
Congratulations.
euthanized your faithful companion cube. It just changes. If you don't know the dialogue lines, those are not supposed to be next to each other, but if you do it fast enough, it sounds like a different sentence entirely. 18. Saving there. I've had weird troubles with not getting the second lineup if I don't save and then hold it for a second. That was pretty clean. Yeah, then just standard flings here. Making sure the camera lines up with the portal well, so I get the next shot easily. And now, waiting for the cutscene, I have another vertical angle lineup, which is positive 19, I believe. Again, it gives you just that instant shot after the doors open. Yeah, there I go, lining it up. And standard Loch Ness plus beginner route. I have practiced the triple vag. I'm working on, that's kind of the next thing on my docket to get good at, because I think that will help speed up. You'll see I did hit a run with it, and so my PB for this chamber is pretty good, which is why I'm kind of surprised I did as good as I did, only plus half a second. But yeah, if I get good at the vag there, that'd be cool. Getting a straight portal there, and I didn't feel like I hit it straight. If you get a straight orange portal, I don't know, my experience has been that you get a better warp here, a more consistent warp. And so I went back to straighten that portal because I didn't feel like it was good. Lost about, I think I lose 9 seconds overall in this section. Did watch this back once when I first got it. And this was one of my bigger time losses. That was kind of unnecessary just because I went back for that portal. I don't know what would have happened if I hadn't, but just playing for the consistency. Coming up on Flippy Skippy, one of my biggest run killers. This is definitely the strategy that I'm least consistent at. I'm getting better at hitting it first shot. I don't remember if I do here. I don't, so I have to reload once. Sometimes it takes me an extra, 30 seconds to hit this, which is not good, and so that can kill runs.
Good people, don't end up here. Can you hear me? This is your fault. It didn't have to be like this.
Pretty standard.
Turn back, or I will kill you.
Jump in the pipe,
I'm going to kill you.
hit the shot, and I need to, that was one of my better sequences of getting those portal peaks done. I'm usually not super fast at that. And that lineup is really slow. And I messed this up. That was like, I started getting nervous after seeing that I was on PB pace, which is why I messed up that. I mean, all I had to do was jump down, like, messed it up pretty bad there, and it was a pretty basic strat, so. Mostly just because I'm getting nervous. I don't usually succumb to nerves, but I was right there, so I had to kind of mentally reset and lock in for this last section, the GLaDOS fight.
Well, you found me. Congratulations. Was it worth it? Because despite your violent behavior, the only thing you've managed to break so far is my heart. Maybe you could settle for that.
Missed the thing there. That's the nerves
Yes, we
again.
both know that isn't going to happen. You chose
And you have to
this
wait
path
for the
for
dialogue to hit this.
yourself.
I totally choked a PB because I didn't wait for the right dialogue line before opening this glitch, but yeah, 15-14, 0.37, pretty solid. Again, I have sub 15 pace, but I haven't hit it yet, so Thanks for watching. I'm Extra Bytes, and we'll see you in the next one.